Hey Internet, how you doing? This is Austin Noble reporting you from Gankbot.com. Just wanted to share a couple things with you on Star Wars The Old Republic. I began playing a couple days ago because I got my early access late. No problem, BioWare. I'm cool. As you see, I just leveled up here. These little droids come out of nowhere and hover above you. Yeah, that kind of freaked me out at first, but then I got used to it. Traditionally, I am a WoW player. I played WoW for many years, probably since vanilla. Not since release, but since vanilla, definitely. I can't even remember right now because it's so early. But this game is like WoW, but it takes some getting used to because things are in different positions, things act differently. You can't do everything the same as WoW, but you can do most things the same as WoW. One of the biggest pet peeves is I can't see other characters. In the chat menu, I can't shift click them and see what level they are, what class they are. But here you have some gameplay of me playing the Inquisitor. Basically, Inquisitor is more aligned with the Force. They have more casting abilities, and right now this character is going to be well, later it transforms to be this Inquisitor assassin. You can pick the sorcerer or the assassin when you become an Inquisitor as an advanced class. And what that basically means is when you hit level 10, you're given an option when you hit the spaceport. Not trying to spoil anything, but you do hit a spaceport at some time in Star Wars. I mean, it's pretty obvious. But you hit the spaceport, you choose your advanced class. You can be a sorcerer or you can be an assassin. An assassin, I've been playing it for a little bit, really plays like if you guys are familiar with WoW terms, it's like a DK/rogue hybrid. And I've been messaging people on the upper levels, and they say that you can pretty much one-shot mobs just like you were in Subtlety, because there's 3 different classes. There's one that's draining. There's another one that's just deception, which is subtlety pretty much, and there's another one which you can just tank. So you can tank as a rogue. It's weird, but you can. And the reason why I keep calling this a rogue class, the assassin is because you can actually stealth, and you get all the perks of stealth that you had in WoW. It's no different, but you do have companions later, and just like any BioWare game, you develop your companions. They follow you, and your companion actually stealths with you too, so you don't need to worry about it pulling mobs or anything. Here we have a little bit of a scene where this Inquisitor Lord is trying to get me to interrogate someone. It's probably one of my favorite early scenes. If you guys don't want to get anything spoiled for you, I'd recommend skipping over this. But essentially, I go over here, and yeah,
please,
it's time for torture.
I don't know anything.
And how do Sith Lords torture? It's pretty obvious. We waterboard. Just kidding. We electrocute and electrocute.
I don't know anything. I swear it. You know how it is.
Reflect our perversions on our torturee. Is that the correct term? Torturee. And you'll notice here that there's actually a dark side icon that comes up. Basically, certain choices that you make in the game will reflect light or dark side. The only reason why this exists in the game is, well, to my knowledge, is because you can equip different items, different swords, or not swords, lightsabers, robes, based on what type of alignment you have, whether it's the dark or the light side. And you actually have a bar that shows you that. I don't know if I open my character menu, but it's right in your character menu, and you'll be able to see it. So a lot of people have been asking, do I get my own ship later on? Yes, you do get your own ship later on. Yes, you do get your own mount. Actually, at level 14, you get this thing called Sprint, and out of combat, you run about, I think it's 15% faster. I think it's a lot faster. I don't know. Any increase was greatly welcomed by that point. But basically, you make this guy squeal like a little bitch, and you keep going and progressing.
You don't have to tell me. I heard.
And sometimes you can skip through the narratives if you've heard it before. You can do this by pressing spacebar. Initially I was pressing escape and I was like, what's going on? Escape just cancels the whole narrative completely. Just a little pro tip right there for leveling. But I played through the Sith Inquisitor.
You may return
moved on to an assassin so far. I've also played as a bounty hunter up to about level 7. Right now, as this video is being made, I think my assassin's like level 15, about to be 16. I quit last night, could not do it anymore, had to go to sleep, and ended up stopping about a bar short from 16. And here we are today. I totally forgot that they shut down Star Wars for the day until the 20th, so everybody can have a little bit of time to play and they can do some server maintenance. So without further ado, guys, I'll see you in Star Wars: The Old Republic. We're gonna have a crafting guide up pretty soon on Gankbot.com if you guys want to check that out. If you have any questions, concerns, or anything you want us to cover, let me know. I've only done 2 war zones, which is the equivalent of a battleground, and I'm going to be covering a lot more content on Star Wars while keeping up with my Modern Warfare content. So with that said, enjoy, guys. I'll see you in Star Wars: The Old Republic.